Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way through Victory Road and arrived at the Pokemon League. Then I went and got all of my encounters that I hadn't gotten previously, and now we're ready for the Elite Four. So, my new and final team is Penta the Empoleon, level 58, with Lax Nature with Terra Volt. Its moveset has not changed. Same with Grover the Meganium, now holding the Light Clay. Penta is still holding the Mystic Water. But now we have 4 new Pokemon. First up, we have Cinnamon the Flareon. Impish nature, revived from the Old Amber. It has bad dreams, which basically means it doesn't have an ability, but it has Fire Punch, Bite, Earthquake, and Quick Attack. I basically just did the best I could with the TMs I had. Fortunately, Fire Punch was Hyper Beam, so I had something to work with. I've primarily trained it for its physical attack stat, speed, and special defense. Up next, we have Galio the Golurk joining the team. Him at long last, Ghost and Ground type. It has a lot of coverage. It has Shadow Punch, Fire Punch, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake. This gives a lot of coverage and free immunities, along with Heatproof to effectively give a fire resist. It's basically... Honestly, it's long overdue for it joining the team. Up next, we have Fafnir the Hydreigon joining the team. Hydreigon was always going to be joining the team at some point. It's currently holding the Razor Fang with Surf, Dragon Pulse, Earth Power, and Crunch. I would love to have Dark Pulse, but I can't get it. It doesn't learn it by level up in this game. I think it's an egg move. And Dark Pulse was the TM for Ice Beam, so I haven't been able to give it Ice Beam. However, it is hasty-natured and holding the Razor Fang. Galio is holding the Expert Belt, and Cinnamon is currently holding the Amulet Coin. And my final Pokemon for this team is Sparky the Pikachu. So, it has hasty nature, it's holding the Light Ball, and it has pure power. Fortunately, it has some good variety in terms of moves because of TMs, so I managed to give it Wing Attack, Extreme Speed, and Quick Attack. Unfortunately, I couldn't give it Fire Punch because it doesn't learn it until it becomes Raichu. And unfortunately, I don't have any physical electric. However, I've stocked up on items, so hopefully we should be okay. Okay, off we go into the Elite Four. The Pokemon League is a place where you both pursue strength and express it. The way to express it is simple. You just have to beat the Elite Four and the champion. You can start your challenge by battling any of the Elite Four, and if you beat them all, you can challenge the champion. However, I warn you, once you start your challenge, there's no turning back. You must keep battling until you defeat them all, or are defeated yourself. Do you still want to go in? Yes. Then proceed. Okay, so, away we go. Now, do I want to start with... You know, I'm going to start with Marshall. I'll go from my least favourite member of this Elite Four to my favourite, I suppose. Now the question is, which of my Pokemon do I want to lead with here? Because I kind of want to lead with Sparky because pretty much I decided against using Raichu because I assumed, yeah, Raichu has a few benefits in terms of stats, but Pure Power plus Light Ball probably makes this Pikachu absolutely busted. So you know what? Yeah, let's lead with Sparky for this fight and see how... And let's see how she does in her first official fight. Okay. Greetings, Challenger. My name is Marshall. In order to master the art of fighting, I'm training under my mentor, Alder. My mentor sees your potential as a trainer and is taking an interest in you. It's my intention to test you, to take you to the limits of your strength. Okay, so, let's see what Marshall has going for him. Normally, he is a fighting-type trainer. Normally, he has Sork, Fro, Mienshao, and Conkeldurr. Okay, he's leading with a Raichu. So, well, let's see how this goes. Drizzle Raichu, okay. I mean, realistically, I just click Earthquake here. I just click Earthquake. It's Pure Power boosted. It's Light Ball boosted. Yeah, I think this Pikachu may be some kind of monster. And also, I don't know what my level caps currently are. Like, I don't know what my level cap for fighting N and Ghetsis is. But hey, right now, this Pikachu is kinda just shredding this man's team. So you know what? I'm not too worried right now. Okay, Bishop comes in. Once again, I'm just going to EQ. I don't see any reason to not just EQ. Because, well, it's working. It is very much working. And I'm now quickly double-checking. Okay, my level cap for Getsus and N is 62. You know what, I'm just going to EQ again. Okay, Bounce could be a little bit scary, so I'm going to switch out. Because although, you know, I'll go out to Penta for this because the rain from Drizzle is still up. Because while Sparky does hit like a train, it is absolutely a glass cannon. It will pretty much, if it gets hit, it's probably not liking that. So, yeah, it's going to be a high-risk, high-reward type of Pokemon. And that paralysis is pretty bad. Hopefully we don't need to worry too much about it. I assume I can finish it off with an Aqua Jet from here. Never mind, he full restores. However, judging from the fact that I haven't, you know, taken a jump kick to the head yet, yeah, judging from the fact that it's only going for Bounce, I think this thing might only have Bounce in terms of, like, offensive. Either that or the game is messing with me. And, okay, we do, I guess we got a high roll there. And he full restores again. Honestly, I'm just glad that the paralysis hasn't been that much of a hassle so far. Let's see how much an Aqua Jet does. We get, honestly, less than I expected. That was a lot less damage than I expected, considering the fact that Lopunny isn't exactly, you know, a super defensive. It's not exactly the bulkiest of Pokemon, let's just say. Okay, Entrainment just switches abilities. So what ability did that have? Clear Body? Okay. So, basically, I wouldn't be able to reduce its stat. I'm also starting to realize that this Lopunny, while it's not doing a whole lot of damage to me, it is kind of stalling me out a bit, which is a bit concerning for later. But hey, hopefully I'll manage. Okay, so that is Battle 1 complete. Fantastic. Whew, well done. As your battles continue, aim for even greater heights. Okay, thanks, Marshall. So that is opponent number 1 defeated. Let's patch up our Pokemon, and by that I mean let's patch up Penta, and hopefully we'll be okay. I think I have like 20 Castelia cones that I still had somewhere. There we go. I know I remembered buying a whole bunch of Castelia cones. Now the question is, yeah, so I'll keep going in my order from favorite to least. Sorry, least favorite to absolute favorite. So Caitlyn is going to be up next. Caitlyn is also a returning character, first appearing in Pokemon Platinum. I think it's the Battle... I want to say it's the Battle Palace or something. Basically, she acts as the princess of that castle. So, yeah, fun little fact there. And... you know what? No, I will lead with Sparky and just see what happens. Who are you? How impudent you are to disturb my sleep. You appear to possess a combination of strength and kindness. Very well. Make your best effort not to bore me with a yawn-inducing battle. Clear? Okay, so Caitlyn is normally a Psychic-type trainer, who normally has a Sigilif, a Reuniclus, a Gothitelle, and I don't actually remember what her 4th Pokemon normally is. It's some of a Psychic-type. I have a feeling... Oh, a Mushana. She normally has a Mushana. Also, 10 out of 10, Sparky clicking Earthquake once again. They never saw the Earthquake Pikachu coming. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't have seen... Okay, you know what? That is call for Sparky to get switched out. Okay, welcome to the Pokemon League, Grover. Let's see what you can do for me right now. I mean, the answer is take an Earthquake. Because realistically, there was no reality in which that Swampert wasn't clicking Earthquake. Okay, so it's shown Earthquake, it's shown Protect. At this level, maybe it would have, like, Muddy Water or something. Maybe it gets Hammer Arm by level up. It has Takedown. That Takedown might... Okay, so... That is a Salic Berry to boost its speed. And now they're probably going to full restore. So I need to maybe play a little bit careful. Fortunately, the Salic Berry didn't increase its attack. If it increased the attack, I would be a lot more concerned. However, I'm just going to Magical Leaf. I think I should still be safe. And who knows, maybe I can get a really lucky crit and just take this thing out in one. That would definitely be appreciated. I would like it if that happened. But apparently my luck says no. Okay, 10 out of 10. If I go in for Protect this turn, so I'll go for my Synthesis to heal. Now Grover is a lot safer. Because now I feel like even if we get hit by a crit takedown, we probably live. And that hits for 46. So now we land another Magical Leaf and take out the Swampert. Fantastic. Pokemon number 3 on Caitlin's team is a Hydreigon. Okay, I don't really want to risk this, so I'm going to switch out to Penta. I know that my one has a lot safer of a moveset. Basically, this thing, I don't really know what it'll have. Okay, it has Work Up. But because it has Contrary, it made itself weaker. Okay, it has Dragon Rush. So it's shown Dragon Rush. Does it want to... I mean, hey, if it wants to go for Work Up again, I think we could be okay. Although, even... You know what? I'm going to switch into my Hydreigon and hopefully not regret the decision. Okay, so I switch into my Hydreigon. We take a Dragon Rush. They're on -1, so we live that. Well, did a lot more damage than I would have liked. But I know that Fafnir's Dragon Pulse will absolutely take it out. I did go and specifically EV train this Hydreigon. I put focus into its special attack and its speed. Okay, this Torterra is absolutely going for Earthquake, and I don't think anything on my team really appreciates that. So, I think my best bet is to go to Grover. I think if I go to Grover, set up Reflect, and then go out to... Yeah, if I go to Grover, set up Reflect, and then go out to Galio for Fire Punch, I think that might be my best bet here. Okay, let's switch out... Wait, if it's going for Crunch, maybe it doesn't have Earthquake. So maybe Cinnamon is actually the player here. I really hope that Cinnamon doesn't just get one-shot by Earthquake or something. Okay, there's a Crunch. It did about 30 because of, whatchamacallit, because of Reflect. Fire Punch comes through, and doesn't one-shot, but that's fine. We didn't get Earthquaked or Stone-Edged or anything, so I feel pretty confident saying we are very much safe here. Honestly, like, Caitlin's team was kind of really cool. Except Striker, Hydreigon, Torterra, and whatchamacallit, Swampert. That's a cool team. I liked that team. That was good. That was good. You haven't faced all of the members of the Elite Four yet, have you? Don't concern yourself about me. Go on ahead. Okay, so that is Caitlin defeated. Now then, first things first, it is time to patch up the team again, because we took a lot more damage in that fight than I would have liked. And by that I mean Grover nearly died. Grover was very close to death, and if I can avoid it, I would like to avoid being in that situation again. I did go and stock up on a few more citrus berries, so I don't mind using those. 10 out of 10, citrus berries, always helpful. The ever-reliable citrus berry. You know what, because the next opponent is normally a Ghost-type trainer, I'm going to lead with Galio. I'm going to lead with my Ghost-type to fight them. And then I'll lead with Fafnir against Grimsley. Is this going to be a bad decision? Hopefully not, but we'll find out. Okay, so, up next, our third opponent in the Elite Four is Chantal, who is a Ghost-type trainer. Eyes brimming with dark flame, this man rejected everything other than himself in order to bring about one singular justice. That's part of a novel I'm writing. I was inspired by the challenger who was just here, and somehow I got a little sad. Excuse me, you're a challenger, right? I'm the Elite Four's Ghost-type Pokemon used by Chantal, and I shall be your opponent. So, Chantal is a ghost-type trainer normally, but obviously this is randomized. Her team is normally Jellicent, Golurk, Chandelure, and... that's a Garchomp. Oh, that's concerning. Does this thing naturally have Crunch? At this level, I think it naturally has Crunch, so I'm a little scared. So I'm going to go back out. So I'm going to go out to Grover immediately, just for safety. Just kind of scout out Crunch. It did indeed have Crunch. 10 out of 10. Okay, so Crunch does 52. So I'm going to set up Reflect. Oh no, that's going to do a lot. Okay, we live. We live. We live. We live. We live. So, Reflect is now up. I can afford to switch into Penta here. I know that if it goes for a ground move, I'm kind of safe. I know that I'm kind of okay if they go for a ground move, because it's a 2-turn thing. Like, I know it takes 2 turns. It's because, whatchamacallit, I'm pretty sure the only ground moves it gets by level up are Sand Tomb and Dig. Fortunately for me in this case, Garchomp does not learn Earthquake by level up. I assume I'm going to go for Dig again, so I'm just going to go for an Aqua Jet. So Aqua Jet lands. And now they're going to go for Dig. So I am guaranteed to take a hit here. What takes the hit best? I don't have a ground resist, I don't think. Because here's the thing. You know what? I think I go out to Fafnir here, and then I just hope my Hydreigon outspeeds. I mean, it should outspeed. Hydreigon is fast, and I've trained it to be fast. So Hydreigon should outspeed this, as with Dragon Pulse. 10 out of 10. Hydreigon 1, Garchomp 0. Okay, so what is her second Pokemon? That was like half of my team getting there. Her second Pokemon is a Lumineon. Okay. I'm just going to Dragon Pulse and hope this thing doesn't get, like, Bug Buzz. But I have an awful feeling it does. Okay, Aqua Ring. I don't think I need to worry too much about that. I can switch out to Grover and make a safe heal. Basically, I can get a safety heal in with Grover now. I feel pretty okay about going here. No! Not the U-turn. Not the U-turn. Okay, we live. We live, we live, we live, we live. Something slow. Show me something slow. That's a Houndoom. That's a Houndoom. That's definitely not slow. And Reflect War off. A Flamethrower is more than likely coming, so I'm going to go out to Cinnamon. It's more than likely going for Flamethrower, so I can go out to Cinnamon and Earthquake. Okay, Foul Play did too much damage. Okay. Okay, so I'll go out to Penta this time. I'll go out of Penta, because, honestly, if that was Galio, it would just died instantly, 100%. Okay, that's Crunch. Okay, I'm gonna go for Surf. Embargo, that's fine. So I can Surf, and if it survives, I can Aqua Jet for the kill. And it barely survives. It had a Sash! That Houndoom was sashed! Okay, I knew that I gave, like, opposing trainers... I know that I gave important trainers items. I wasn't expecting Sash Houndoom, okay. Okay, second Aqua Jet, if it does the same amount of damage, should kill. 10 out of 10. And we got a completely unnecessary crit there. If that had happened last turn, that would have been great. I will skip out on Hydro Pump. And her last Pokemon is a Carnivine. Honestly, that is so much less threatening. I can just go out to Fafnir here, and Fafnir can pretty much comfortably clean up, this kill. Because Carnivine is a very unfortunate Pokemon. Carnivine is an unfortunate Pokemon. Oh! Okay, there's more damage than I would have expected, but okay. Carnivine is just one of those Pokemon where it only gets, like, a couple of Dark moves, Grass moves, and Normal moves. It basically has nothing to really work with. And I should be able to finish it off with one more Dragon Pulse. I was fully prepared for that to be like, oh, this thing has, like, Bright Powder, and I just missed. Because that would be my luck. Oh, yeah, right, the Lumineon is still alive. Okay, so it's shown Aqua Ring, it's shown U-turn. I'm just gonna go out to Penta for safety. I feel pretty confident in saying that my Empoleon can kinda just face tank whatever this thing wants to do. Okay, goes for bounce. So, I think I get outspared here. I do get outspared. So we don't take all that much damage. The fact that I just got paralyzed by a second bounce Pokemon in a row was kind of upsetting too. You know what? I'm going to let Galio switch in anyway. I don't think this Lumineon has anything too dangerous to me. So I feel pretty okay leaving this in and just going for the hit. That was a lot more damage than I would have liked. But I can EQ. I can EQ, and as long as this thing doesn't have Levitate, I should be okay. It doesn't have Levitate. It mustn't have a water attack because it didn't go for it. And with that, that is battle number 3 done. That one was very close. That one could have been really bad. Sorry, first I must apologize to my Pokemon. I'm really sorry you had a bad experience because of me. Oh, it's not your fault. This is how battles always are. Even in light of that, I'm still one of the Elite Four. Okay, so, with that, that is 3 down, 1 to go. And it is time to patch up all my Pokemon, because we took quite a beating in that fight, not gonna lie. That could have been really bad. But hey, you know what? We managed to get through without any losses, and that's all that matters to me right now. Because you know what? If I can get through the Elite Four without losing any Pokemon, that means I can go into the final section with a full team, and not need to worry about training anything else while I'm in there. Okay, so, because my final opponent is normally a Dark-type trainer, I'm going to lead with Fafnir here. So, up here we will encounter Grimsley, who isn't just my favourite member of Unova's Elite Four. He is my favourite Elite Four member, period. And, yeah, hopefully this goes well, hopefully we don't lose anything. So, let's see what the Gambler has going for him here. Man, oh man, what is going on today? Challenges coming one right after another? Well, no matter. I'm Grimsley of the Elite Four, and I'll fulfill my duty to be your opponent. Okay, so, Grimsley is a Dark-type trainer, and his team is normally Liepard, Bisharp, Crocodile, and Scrafty. And here he has a Swanna. Okay. Wasn't expecting a Swanna, but okay. Okay, we outspeed, we get the Dragon Pulse. That'll do a lot. Again, specifically trained for the purpose of doing damage. Okay, I will go for Crunch. I'll go for Crunch because I know he's gonna heal. If nothing else, I feel confident and clear with that. And Crunch does a bit under half. Well, no, it does about half and gets the defense drop. He just full sends it with Brave Bird. Okay, Swanna, calm down. It's not that serious. Okay, so that is Swanna down. In comes Mantine. I can't imagine a Mantine will one-shot my Hydreigon. However, Mantine is going to be a problem of a Pokemon. Mostly just because this thing has very high special defense. So you know what? I'm very glad that I had Crunch available. Okay, we got the -1. Another Bounce Pokemon. Okay. So, wait, he should get himself out of healing range. Like, I think if the Aqua Ring this turn, he might get out of the heal range. Manage to use a full restore. So I'm going to switch out to Cinnamon. Oh! 3 Pokemon have gone for that. 3 Pokemon have gone for Bounce. 3 Pokemon have gotten a Paralysis on one of mine. What's up with that game? I'm going to switch out to Sparky. I'm going to switch out to Sparky because Cinnamon is now in danger. And Sparky is too much of a glass cannon for me to have realistically done that safely. Does he have Hydro Pump? You know, I'm suddenly scared of that idea, so I'm going to go out to Penta and just kind of scout out his moveset, I think. So I've seen Aqua Ring, Bounce, there's the Hydro Pump, right on schedule. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to set up swords. I'm just going to try to set up swords and just cut them down that way, I think. Because here's the thing. Sparky is a glass cannon, Cinnamon is on low health, Galio is weak to water, and all of them, and they are basically my physical attackers. So right now, my solution is, okay, he has Confuse Ray. Okay, so he's shown Aqua Ring, Confuse Ray, Bounce, Hydro Pump. How much is that gonna do? Okay, that's bad, that's really, really bad. Okay, I don't really know what to do here. I'll go out to Grover and see what he does. I think my play here might be go to Grover, set up screens, switch out to Sparky, and then just attack it. Because, again, Light Ball plus Pure Power, I effectively have, like, ×4 attack. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm calculating this wrong, but Pikachu is basically, like, a base +6 as far as I can tell. I may be misunderstanding that, but as far as my understanding of how the numbers work, because I'll be honest, I don't know, like, I don't know all the formula numbers and everything on how Pokemon works. I assume I got outsped here. No, I assume I outspeed. Okay, we dodge. It's quad effective and Light Ball boosted. I did put a few points into special attack, so let's see how much that does. Sparky does not care. Light Ball is insane. Okay, hold on. And now I can Thunderbolt this, and that probably gets wiped out as well. And if even if Sparky finds herself in a situation where I need to, like, sacrifice her, I have extreme speed. Like, this Pikachu means business, by the way. You know what? I have Wing Attack. That'll one-shot. Easy. Easy fight. That should do it. 10 out of 10. Sorted. And that is the Elite Four defeated. Fantastic. Astonishing. You've defeated every member of the Pokemon League's Elite Four, but it isn't over yet. There's one more opponent against whom you must prove your strength. The pinnacle of the Pokemon League, the champion Alder. Or perhaps that man called N has defeated him and taken his title. I don't know which one you will face, but check the statue in the Central Plaza, and continue to the final room. Okay, so, with that, I also know that I don't need to heal here, because, you know, story will happen, and I get to heal pretty comfortably before I get to go into the final fight, so, yeah, let's just go with that. And also now we get to have a really cool run up a really long flight of stairs. I mean, I say a really long flight of stairs, it's not that long in comparison. Although, I do like how this is very clearly, like, ancient Greece inspired. I think that's kind of cool. Especially because Unova's, like, upstate New York or something. That's kind of funny. Okay. It's over. Never again will Pokemon be made to suffer or be held captive by humans, and it's all thanks to my friend Zekrom. You may have the title of champion, but you can't stop me with just a title. Your soft heart has left you weak. Years ago, you lost your Pokemon, your partner, a sickness. In order to forget the pain in your heart, you wandered Unova. Who knows how long it's been since you had to fight with your full strength. I actually kind of like that about you, though. As a trainer who far outmatches the champion, I shall issue an order across Unova. Trainers of the world, free your Pokemon. Separating people from Pokemon. Do anything but that. You and I both put our beliefs on the line and fought with all our strength. And I won. Don't say another word. I've been waiting. In the future I envisioned you obtained a stone, and indeed you have. That Lightstone. Zekrom is responding to it. Stop. Up. This is not a suitable place for the legendary dragons. From the ground, rise up, the castle of Team Plasma. Surround the Pokemon League. And now we get, you know, big dumb anime moment. That apparently the emulator does not really want to be cooperating with, okay. extremely funny how that happened and, like, no one noticed it happening. Anyway, what's just appeared as Team Plasma's castle. The king's words will resound from the heights to all below. You must come to the castle as well. Everything will be decided there. Whether Pokemon will be liberated from people, or whether Pokemon and people will live together. We'll see whose belief is stronger, and our result will change the world. With that, he's gone. Mr. Alder, you're a wreck. It's not fitting for a champion. You did well to get this far. Somehow, I beat the Pokemon League, but it wasn't easy. I have to congratulate you. I became stronger because I understood what I want to do. Branch, tell N this. Some people grow stronger by being with Pokemon. My Pokemon and I are proof. Together, we learned and became stronger. I lost. I should have been able to demonstrate the bond between me and my Pokemon. That would have shown that Brett the worthlessness of his outrageous streams, so his convictions were the real thing. Be careful. The ones who change this world are always ones who pursue their dream. Ask this of you. Even if Pokemon and people are separated, nothing good will come of it. Please let him know that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is save right here and end off today's episode. But next time we're going to be storming the castle, fighting N, and finishing off the main game of Pokemon Black. So, whatchamacallit, Capsule Monster Coliseum should be continuing for this week, and that should be finishing next week. And we'll be finishing off the main game of Pokemon Black on Thursday. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all on either tomorrow for more Capsule Monster Coliseum, or on Thursday for the finale of the main game of Pokemon Black. I will also have the new episode of Figuring Out Fighters that I put up, because I've mentioned it a few times in the last few episodes. I will also have that somewhere on screen now. Anyway, okay, thanks for watching. Later.